Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gordon Frayne. We are back with another video, this time for ONDO. We're giving you a price prediction update at the end of the video as well. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below. Hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want to get notified about similar content, smash that bell notification icon. And don't forget to grab your completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's linked down below this video in the description. Grab it down below while you can, and let's talk about ONDO. So again, the real world asset tokenization narrative has been a very popular narrative in the entire crypto space for the past year to year and a half. And ONDO is one of the leading protocols when it comes to real world asset tokenization in crypto. We've done a whole bunch of videos about ONDO on the channel over the past year, guys. Go back and check them out for yourself. I will leave links at the top of the screen here, but we will be giving you a quick price prediction update at the end of this video as well. Make sure to stick around. As you can see, the price of ONDO is currently sitting at $1.37, and there was a big event here in January, just a few weeks ago, for a token unlock happening on the ONDO network. We did see a little bit of a price pullback in the lead up to that actual unlock event, a small bit of a pullback when it happened here around the middle of January. And then since that time period, we've actually seen ONDO bouncing and moving higher. This chart is actually looking pretty nice when you compare it to some of the other altcoin tokens on the market. We're seeing a nice steady uptrend here for the second half of January, moving into February, where we are now. So things not looking too bad from a technical perspective on the chart. Of course, we had a bit of a deep pullback here during the course of 2024. We saw a big run up in price here with ONDO in the first half of 2024. Even if we go back to the beginning of the year, this run up from about 19 cents all the way up as high as $1.40, that was a big move, more than a 10x move here, or almost a 10x move during that period in the first half of 2024. And when Bitcoin began to pull back, as we were approaching the halving event last year, we did see altcoins pulling back for the entire duration of the summer. So we pulled back with ONDO right down deep into September before hitting a local bottom here once again around this kind of 50 to 60 cents level. And then we started climbing again here at the end of Q4 2024 on the back of the election results in the United States. And this here looking like a nice consolidation pattern, possibly before a bigger move to the upside as we look towards Q2, Q3, and into later in 2025. So lots of exciting stuff happening with ONDO, guys. Again, if I jump over and just frame this entire real world asset tokenization narrative, I often reference this particular Roland Berger study. So you can see here we are in 2025, and we're moving towards the year 2030, 5 years from now. But you can see just how much growth is expected here with the tokenization of real world assets. And once again, Roland Berger estimating that we'll have almost $11 trillion of tokenized assets by the year 2030. Larry Fink at the Davos conference there a couple of weeks ago, really calling for the SEC to swiftly approve the tokenization of real world assets on blockchain technology. And you can see leaders like BlackRock making big moves to prepare for the tokenization of stocks, bonds, treasuries, and everything else in an on-chain fashion. So we're going to see a huge amount of growth in this particular industry over the next 5 to 10 years. Roland Berger estimating we're going to get to around 11 trillion of tokenized assets alone by 2030, with real estate, debt, and investment funds being the largest assets that are going to be tokenized as we move towards 2030. So again, I like to keep an eye over here on RWA.xyz. This is a great resource, a great dashboard for understanding what's happening from a real world asset tokenization perspective. You can see total real world assets on chain, 17.06 billion. Again, look at this growth happening since 2023. Huge amount of growth in private credit, in US Treasury debt, commodities, everything growing to the upside. And again, if we jump into stable coins, for example, stable coins being the most obvious solution here for assets tokenized on chain. We've got over $213 billion of stable coins minted and tokenized on chain. And again, look at this growth ticking up here in 2024 and now moving into 2025. We're having another leg up. Look at the last time this chart began to really move to a vertical type of tokenization for these stablecoins on chain. It was at the beginning of 2021. We saw a very sharp move to the upside, followed by a continued move throughout the entire year pretty much before we actually leveled off here at the beginning of 2022. And we're seeing that uptick starting again, a steady growth here as we approach the end of 2023 into 2024, leveling off a little bit and now accelerating since Q4 of 2024 and now as we move into 2025. So very interesting stuff happening over here. If we go into US Treasuries, we can also see the growth of tokenized assets on chain in 2024 and 2025 as well. BlackRock's Biddle Fund that they announced last year, again growing from just $40 million in tokenized treasuries to well over $637 million worth of tokenized treasuries on chain during the first 9 to 10 months of its existence. It did only get launched in March of last year. So very exciting stuff happening from a tokenization standpoint for real world assets on chain. And ONDO is obviously one of the leaders in this entire space. You can come over and check out ONDO's website. You can also check out Flux Finance, a lending and borrowing protocol built by ONDO. And again, a perfectly functional lend borrow protocol. You can come over here and check it out for yourself. ONDO do have their own stable coin as well for their protocol, and we can see all of the effort being made here to create legitimate protocols on chain for ONDO to be and position itself as a continued leader in this real world asset tokenization space. If I jump over to CoinMarketCap very quickly, we just look for ONDO, we can see we're currently sitting at about a $4.3 billion overall market cap. We did have that unlock just a couple of weeks ago with an increased amount of ONDO in circulation now compared to moving into the beginning of 2025. But we're sitting at $1.39, $4.3 billion in overall market cap. And we're about to look at now where that price can get to by the peak of the cycle. So very exciting stuff as always, guys. We're going to be giving you a bear case, base case, and a bull case price target scenario. Of course, we do have to make certain assumptions when we're plugging numbers into this equation, but we're making educated guesses about where total crypto market cap can get to, where the dominance of ONDO can get to, and obviously, we're going to be seeing a little bit more inflation with the ONDO token supply, but we're factoring that in and projecting ourselves out towards the end of 2025 when we estimate the cycle peak might be happening. Okay, so in a bear case scenario, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could peak up around $5 trillion US. If ONDO can get all the way up to a 0.2% dominance level, I think this would be about a 4x from its current dominance percentage. That's going to get us up to a $10 billion market cap for ONDO by the peak of the cycle, and then dividing it by about 3.4 billion ONDO tokens, which we estimate to be in circulation by end of 2025. That brings us out to a $2.94 price target per ONDO token by the end of this year, by the peak of the cycle. And that's not too bad of an ROI for a bear case scenario. Next up, we've got the base case, and in a base case, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could peak higher towards $7 trillion US. Remember, we're sitting at around $3.5 trillion here in February 2025 at the time of recording this video. So this would mean total crypto market cap basically doubling from where it's at right now to get towards $7 trillion US. If ONDO can get up to a 0.3% dominance level, that's going to give us a $21 billion market cap for ONDO. And again, dividing it by those 3.4 billion tokens brings us out to a $6.17 price target for ONDO in our base case scenario. And last but definitely not least, we've got our most bullish case scenario. What we're saying here is ONDO, the total crypto market cap could get up as high as $9 trillion if ONDO can maintain or get up to a 0.4% dominance level around the same time that we're getting up to a $9 trillion market cap. That gives ONDO $36 billion of a market cap for itself, and then dividing it by 3.4 billion tokens once again brings us to $10.58 for our price target for ONDO in a bull case scenario, breaking that $10 mark, getting into double digits. Again, just remember, ONDO was literally at about 19 cents here at the beginning of 2024. So that is going to be a huge ROI if you were an early purchaser of ONDO around these levels in February of 2024. We've seen huge growth already in 2024. Moving into 2025, we're making moves to the upside. Nice bit of an uptrend happening here. This chart is looking nicer than many alts right now, as I stated. And if ONDO can keep that up for the next number of months, we could be heading towards our base case and possibly even our bull case price target by the peak of this cycle. Drop me a comment below, guys. Are you holding ONDO? Let me know what price you think it's going to. I want to see what the sentiment is with the token holders. Drop me a comment below. Let me know. As always, today's video is sponsored by Femex, the most efficient crypto trading and investment platform. You can come over to the markets area, guys. And of course, you can search for ONDO. You can purchase ONDO. You can trade ONDO over here on Femex. I'm going to leave a referral link down in the description below. Check out Femex for yourself. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Check out what's happening on ONDO. Lots of partnerships with BlackRock, lots of interesting stuff happening from an on-chain perspective. And I think we're going to see lots of real-world asset tokenization continuing to happen on ONDO for the coming year. And you might be able to capitalize on some of this information and these price targets. But of course, do your own research. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below on your way out the door. It means the world. It helps to spread the good word about these videos. Smash the thumbs up button, smash the bell notification icon, and if you want to get notified, make sure to smash that bell notification icon. As I said, don't forget to grab your completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's linked below in the description. Grab it now. It's completely free, and we'll catch you in the next one.